Let me ask you a simple question. Why do you forget English words even after you study them many times? You open your notebook, you see the word, you say, "Oh yes, I know this word." But when you try to speak, your mind becomes empty. Nothing comes out. It feels terrible, right? It feels like your brain is playing with you. It feels like maybe English is not for you. But let me tell you something important. You don't forget words because you're bad at English. You forget them because no one taught you how memory really works. And today, I will teach you. So relax, breathe, and let's fix this problem forever. Part 1. The real reason you forget vocabulary. Let's start with the truth. You don't forget words because you're lazy. You don't forget words because your brain is weak. You forget words because you learn them the wrong way. Most English learners do the same thing. They open a list, they read 20 new words, and they repeat them 3 or 4 times, and they say, "Yes, I learned them." But this is not learning. This is temporary memory. It disappears after 1 day or 2 days because your brain never used the words in a real situation. Let me give you an example. Imagine I give you a phone number. You repeat it 5 times. You remember it for 10 minutes, but after 1 hour, you forget everything. This is the same with vocabulary. If you don't use the word, if you don't hear the word, if you don't see the word in a real sentence, your brain says, "This word is not important. Delete it." Your brain is not the problem. Your method is the problem. Part 2. Passive versus active vocabulary. Now listen carefully. This is one of the most important ideas in language learning. There are 2 types of vocabulary. One is passive vocabulary. These are words you understand when you read or when you listen. 2 is active vocabulary. These are words you can use when you speak or when you write. Most learners have a huge passive vocabulary and a tiny active vocabulary. Why? Because they see words, but they don't use words. Example: you understand the word improve. You understand the word motivation. But when you try to speak, you only remember simple words like good, bad, big, small. This is normal. It happens to everyone because passive vocabulary grows fast, but active vocabulary grows slowly. To make a word active, you must move it from your eyes to your brain and finally to your mouth, and this takes time, repetition, and real context. Part 3. Why context is everything. Let me give you a powerful truth. Your brain does not learn words. Your brain learns stories. If I tell you a random list like this: apple, create, difficult, support, movie, improve, your brain says, "What is this? This has no meaning." And you forget everything. But if I give you a story, I ate an apple while I was watching a movie. The movie was difficult to understand, but it helped me improve my listening. Suddenly, you remember the words. Why? Because your brain does not like isolated information. It likes connections. It likes relationships. It likes meaning. So if you want to remember vocabulary, you must see the word inside a sentence, inside a situation, inside a small story. This is how memory works. Part 4. Shadowing, the secret to remember words. Now let me tell you one of the most powerful techniques. Shadowing. Shadowing means you listen to a short sentence and you repeat it immediately after the speaker. For example, I want to improve my English. Repeat it. I want to improve my English. Repeat it again. When you shadow, your brain is not only reading the word, it is hearing it, speaking it, and feeling it. You move the word from passive memory to active memory. This is why shadowing is stronger than writing a list of vocabulary. A list gives you information. Shadowing gives you language.
Part 5. The problem with memorizing long lists. Many learners love vocabulary lists. 50 words, 100 words, sometimes even 300 words. It feels good. It feels productive. It feels like you're learning a lot. But actually, you are not. Because when you study a list, your brain is doing recognition, not memory. Recognition is easy. You look at the word and you say, "Oh yes, I've seen this before." But memory is different. Memory means you can use the word without seeing it. You can use the word in a sentence. You can use the word in a conversation. This requires repetition, context, and time, not a list of 200 words. So stop trying to learn everything at once. Instead, learn a few words, but learn them deeply. Pinpoint 6. The rule of 3 repetitions. Simple, but powerful. Let me teach you a very simple technique. It's called the rule of 3 repetitions. When you learn a new word, 1. See it. Read it inside a sentence. 2. Hear it. Listen to the same sentence. Let the sound enter your brain. 3. Say it. Repeat it. Shadow it. Speak it out loud. These 3 actions create a strong memory because your eyes, your ears, and your mouth work together. This is why children learn language fast. They hear, they see, they repeat every day. So each time you find a new word, don't just write it. Use the rule of 3. Pinpoint 7. Spaced repetition, the memory system that actually works. Now, listen carefully. This concept can change your English completely. Your brain loves spaced repetition, which means reviewing words after some time passes. Not 1 time, not 2 times, but many times with space in between. Example: Day 1, learn the word. Day 2, review. Day 4, review. Day 7, review. Day 14, review. This system tells your brain, this word is important. Keep it. But if you learn a word 1 time and never see it again, your brain deletes it. So don't be afraid to review. Reviewing is not wasting time. Reviewing is learning. Part 8. Input before output. The big mistake learners make. Many learners want to speak immediately. They want to use new words fast. This is good, but not realistic. To speak a word, you must first hear it many, many times. Think about babies. They listen for months before they say their first word. Adults are the same. Before you speak a word naturally, you must fill your brain with input, input, input. So if you cannot use a word yet, don't worry. You just need more listening, more reading, more examples. Output comes naturally after enough input. Pinpoint 9. A daily routine that builds strong vocabulary. Now let me give you a simple routine you can do every day. It takes 10 minutes only. Step 1. Choose one short video. Something easy, 1 or 2 minutes. Step 2. Listen and write 3 to 5 new words. Only 3 to 5, not 20. Step 3. Copy the sentences. Write the full sentence, not just the word. Step 4. Shadow the sentences 3 times. Say them with the speaker, slowly, then faster. Step 5. Review tomorrow. Come back the next day and review the same 3 to 5 words. If you do this every day, in 1 month, you will learn 90 to 150 real words with strong memory and real usage. This is how you build active vocabulary. Pinpoint 10. Motivation. You are not forgetting, you are learning. Before we move to the conclusion, I want to tell you something important. Forgetting is not failure. Forgetting is part of learning. Your brain is trying to decide what words are important for this person. You must show your brain that English is important. You must give it repetition. You must give it context. If you do that, your memory will improve week after week, month after month. You are not bad with vocabulary. You are simply practicing the wrong way. And today, you learned the right way.
Part 11. Why you keep forgetting words. The real reason. Let me tell you the truth. You don't forget words because your memory is bad. You forget words because you never used them, you never heard them enough, you never reviewed them, you never saw them in real sentences. Your brain keeps what is useful and deletes what feels unimportant. So if you learn a word from a list, but you never hear it again, your brain says, okay, delete. But if you hear the same word in a video, in a podcast, in a short story, and you repeat it, your brain says, this is important, keep it. This is how memory works. Not magic, not talent, just repetition. Part 11. Example. How native speakers learn vocabulary naturally. Let me give you an example. Imagine a child in America. He hears the word maybe every day. Mom says, maybe later. Dad says, maybe tomorrow. His friend says, maybe you're right. He hears maybe hundreds of times before he uses it. But you might learn maybe one time from a vocabulary list and expect to remember it. This is why input is essential. Native speakers learn from context, not from lists. And you should do the same. Part 13. Build a personal dictionary, your secret weapon. I want you to create something powerful, a personal dictionary. Not a book, not 50 pages, just a simple document or app with words that are important for your life. For example, travel words, work words, daily routine words, feelings and emotions, the topics you enjoy. Don't study random lists, study your life. Because when the vocabulary is personal, you will remember it faster, use it more, and feel more confident. Make vocabulary yours.
Make it part of your world. Part 14. Learn phrases, not words. Most learners make this mistake. Here is a big mistake. Learning words alone. For example, issue, approach, increase, opportunity. These words alone mean nothing to your brain. But when you learn phrases, your brain understands faster. For example, a serious issue, a different approach, increase your skills, a big opportunity. And even better, learn full sentences. This is a serious issue for many people. We need a different approach. You can increase your skills by practicing daily. This is a big opportunity for your future. When you learn sentences, you learn grammar plus vocabulary at the same time. It's faster, it's easier, it's more natural. Part 15. How long does it take to build strong vocabulary? Let's be honest. You will not learn vocabulary in 1 week, or even 1 month. Vocabulary grows slowly, but it grows forever. The more you listen, the more you read, the more you practice, the more words you collect. Think of vocabulary like a tree. You plant a seed today. You water it tomorrow. You take care of it next week. And slowly, your tree grows taller, stronger, bigger. And one day, you look back and you're shocked. I understand everything now. It just takes time, but every day counts. And your vocabulary will grow if you stay consistent. Before we finish this episode, I want you to remember one simple truth. Vocabulary is not something you memorize. Vocabulary is something you build. Every video you watch, every podcast you listen to, every sentence you repeat is one small brick. And brick by brick, you are building your English. Don't stress if you forget. Don't panic if you don't understand. Don't compare yourself to others. Your journey is unique. Your progress is real. And every minute you spend learning is shaping the English speaker you are becoming. Just stay consistent. 5 minutes today. 5 minutes tomorrow. 5 minutes every day. And one day, maybe sooner than you think, you will understand movies, you will speak naturally, and you will use vocabulary you once thought was impossible. So, keep going, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, because your future English starts with what you do today.